All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode, I think, 3 of our first attempt at a traderless playthrough of IzPrebuilt's Learn by Doing Returns overhaul mod. We've defeated our first horde, we moved into a new home. We're fully moved in now, we've transported all of our workstations, all of our items. It took a few trips with that crummy bicycle that we've got, but at least we had that, right? And now, we're based up in Grover High. We have a horde base in the parking lot right out front, and we have an entire new town that we can start looting in order to better prepare for our first forays into some of the harder biomes that the game has to offer. We're gonna want a machete. We're gonna want level 3 armor at least. We're gonna want 1, maybe 2 ranks in pain tolerance, but it is pretty hard to level up your survival skill. It's not hard, but it's grindy, right? Pretty much the only way you can level up your survivalism skill is by spamming the harvest of crops. So it's, you know, it's pretty annoying, but we'll see what we can do. Hello, Quista. How are you doing? Good morning. Happy to see you. Same to you, Stereo. Good morning. Although I think you had a little typo there. Moin. Oh, fuck yeah, moin. Yeah, moin. Susie. Moin. The lady of the black bean is currently preparing our coffee. Yes, Daddy wants his black bean. I'm not gonna finish. No, that sounds dirty. No Lorettas in this house. All right. Good morning, Wolfie Knight. Good morning. How are you doing, buddy? That's how you say it here? Oh, goddamn. No way. Did I just come across as an uncultured swine North American? Where are you anyway? Yeah, where do they say moin? All right, so let's see here. We already have almost 3 challenge series done. We're gonna start a farm right away. So we need clay, nitrate, wood, and rotting flesh. And I think I'll start by making 8 plots, but we can certainly make more. I can make 6 more, depending on space. I don't currently have a fighting position prepared here. We're gonna have to make one. Which means, I don't have much cobblestone. We'll have to craft more cobblestone. I already have the clay, so we're gonna go over here to the workbench and craft the cobblestone in the workbench. I'll make 300 more, that should be all we need, and then I'll make 6 cobblestone, no, 8 cobblestone blocks. All right, let's get this out of the way. Okay, all right, Northern Germany. Right on, so when I moved here, I got closer to your time zone, huh? We had our layover, 3-hour layover in Frankfurt, Germany. And we had to deal with a baggage Nazi. That was fun. The guy at security, oh my god. We were tired, right? We had already been awake for like 18 hours at that point. And Frankfurt's airport had different security rules than the Halifax airport in Canada. But we didn't know that. So we just started doing everything that we had to do in the Canadian airport. And he was like, no, boot sleeve on, put over there. Oh, come on, you're holding up the line. Let's go. No time for tired. No, go. Fucking ridiculous, dude. $10:35, eh? Yeah, we're identical time zones then. Right on. Doing all right, just at work? Well, hey, may today be a funner shift again, eh? Right on. Yeah, we'll have a productive day. It's one thing I never understood about the world. Why work when you can watch people live stream? Like, I feel like we're wasting a lot of good times. I always felt like my dream job, though, would have been a sit-down job. Like, I would have loved a security job where I just had to, like, check some monitors every 5 minutes on a timer. Or, like, just do the rounds once every half hour. You know, and then the rest of the time I could play like a Steam Deck or watch a stream. I would have loved to have a job like that. If I had to have like a conventional job, then that's what I would have preferred to have. So I've been thinking about where we might put our garden. We already know that we want to have our fighting position here. Of course, we have the horde base, and we can always go to the horde base if we start getting overwhelmed here. It's unlikely, but you never know, like a horde of feral screamers could show up and cause all sorts of problems. In that event, we could certainly go to the horde base nearby. But yeah, I want to have the farm up here. Originally I was gonna put it in that alcove right there, but I feel like I could just put it over here. I don't know what else to use this space for, you know? And we could still fit some things in here, but we have all of our workstations over there and they fit nicely. We have room for the cement mixers right here and the chemistry station right there, so yeah, you know, this base is pretty sizable with lots of room. I don't think we need the spike trap at the top of the ladder anymore. That's we've kind of outgrown that, but let's make 3 wooden hatches. And I could extend this a little bit more. Maybe we'll go forward by 2 more blocks. And let's grab some of this completed cobblestone over here. Well, all of it. All right. Forged iron, let's make more. Good morning, Jesper. Good morning, buddy. How are you? Better, right? Now that we're back in Navisgain. You got your coffee or what? Okay, that'll do. Yeah, we got a significant fighting position here. Very nice. Now, let's get these farm plots laid out somewhere. We can always move them if we don't like where we place them. If you dig up a farm plot block near a land claim, then you get it back. If it's one that you crafted. So how do I want to do this? I could have 2 rows on each side. I usually like to have a walkway for my crops. So maybe... wouldn't want to do a walkway here, though. Let's map it out. If I had 2 staircases and they branched out, and then I had farm plots around the edges, that might work. So I'd want a farm plot right there. And then we would need a stair. Well, that kind of that makes the staircase pointless to have, doesn't it? Okay, we'll do this. We'll start out with 1 row of crops, just to make it easier to plant them and harvest them. Yeah. Plant and harvest. It's a straight line. Let's grab our seeds. Pumpkins, aloe vera, coffee, and I guess blueberries. Holy shit! How the hell did you get up here? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I gotta find out how she got up here. Most likely the ladder right here. That was intense. Okay. We can take care of that. We better. Let's heal up. It must have been this ladder right here. There's a boar. Yeah, let's knock it out. There's a horde of zombie dogs. Oh, wow. Fast ones first. I have read the Ragdoll book. We gotta try to isolate Andrew Tate from the big boy. Alright, he got the lead. Okay, let's keep working on this ladder and get it knocked out. Then I'll actually be safe on the roof. You work as a receptionist overnight, so it's quiet most of the time. That is perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, I always wanted a job like that if I had to have a conventional job. That is dope. All of my jobs have been shitty jobs. Like being a laborer for a electrician contractor, or working at a grocery store, or having a paper route when I was really young. Every job was really hands-on and really shitty. They almost melted through this door. Let's drink up. We're not gonna we're not gonna loot the stash of that place yet. Not yet. I'm gonna wait till I have a higher loot stage. Until maybe we've done the challenges in the burnt biome, right? Now, hopefully that stops other pharaohs from getting to the roof. The change I made. Let's put that up. And plant our seeds. Starting with the aloe, because we need the aloe vera to make the desert biome smoothie still. We have blueberries. I'm gonna plant the hop seed that we got. Or the potato seed. I have barely any potatoes. Let's plant that. You managed a restaurant for 2 years and it sucked so much. Oh, I still need my caffeine too, buddy. Yeah. We'll get there. Yeah, I like this. I like how you have these 4 pathways, right? That just lead to different parts of your base. All right. I could make an advanced bellows, but first we're gonna have to convert some of this water into glue. We'll make a mineral water first, so we have our hydration covered sooner, and then we'll do the glue. Yeah. Make a bellows. And I will have to craft my own anvil if I want one. It's a lot of iron, but we probably should. Let's go double time on the smelting of the iron until we can make the anvil. Oh shit, I didn't block up the stairs to the roof. Right, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, we still haven't done that. At least I have the horde base now to help us clear this place out. I might want to start doing some serious wrenching. We need to get our engineering level up so that I can unlock electrical traps, but it's still quite far away. I need level 50 in engineering in order to do it. And right now, we're level 28. And we still have other things that we want to spend our points on. That's pretty rough. I could make more farm plots. I just don't think we need more than this. Yeah, we'll leave it the way it is for now. So the really dangerous part are the hard hat ferals. We would have to repeatedly, like, we'd have to bleed them and then open the door and cycle them through and just repeatedly keep cycling them through. But we could do it. It is feasible to do. There we go. All right, let's bring them forth to where we can deal with them properly. I'm expecting a lot of ferals, but we'll deal with it just fine. Let's grab our hammer. And just in case, we'll take pretty much our whole kit. Plus those. All right, loop them down. That's a lot of heavy-hitting shit. We're gonna want to be really liberal with our use of the door. Bleed him up, send him down. This is it, right? We just have to be really liberal with our use of the door. That's it. Like, we just have to keep on using it. Nice. Bleed them both, send them down. They do a lot of damage very quickly, so I can never get lax and move too slowly. I have to be very fast about everything. Just bleed them up, send them down, loop them around, you know? Nice, we took out the biker. Bleed him up, send him down, repair. We got a caught. Let's just send him down. I want more time to prepare for something like that. Send him down. Bleed him up, send him down. Bleed him up, send him down, waste no time. And that's it, you know, just use it for the purpose that it's intended, right? Just cycle them around over and over again. That's rad. Okay, I'm really glad it's not an infernal. Bleed him up, send him down. Bleed up the big ones, send them. Got him. Nice. Cops down. Big boys down. Spider zombie is down. Soldier. Big boy. Got her. We've just about gained entry into the school. See, last time it was different because the zombies were coming up behind us in our fighting position. This time I was able to use it for the purpose which it was intended. Right? Just loop them around. Before it didn't work. Because they were coming up the staircase inside the school. The call came from inside the house. Very different experience this time. And that's the power of this base, right? Even when I'm dealing with crazy shit, I can loop them around. I don't often get to stretch this base's legs, but that's what it looks like when I do. Hello, Aussie. Hello. It's really good to see you. Okay, so it's 6. It's just about 7 for you. Our timelines still aren't that in sync, but you know what? It's better than it was before, for sure. Okay. How are you doing today, Aussie? A horde night of your own making. Yeah, pretty much, eh? I hear something out there. Whatever it is, it's inside the school. We'll let them break through there. It saves me the trouble of having to do it, right? Holy shit. He just phased right through. Alright, they're coming. Let's get up our fighting position. Oh god, that's a screamer. Well, shit. Looks like we're gonna have more company than we wanted. We have to take her out as fast as we can. She's normal. She's not a feral, so that means all the zombies that she calls up here are gonna be normal too. Alright, let's send them down. We'll let her bleed out a bit. Send them down. Yeah, these blocks are gonna get melted when everybody's up here. We gotta regulate the traffic. Send them down. All right, they're both bleeding. We'll send them down. Okay. Send him down. See that? See how quick it is when you have 200% block damage? They melt, buddy. They melt blocks. Well, the cop blew up. He might have taken some asphalt with him. That's it, we're clear. What did he destroy? He damaged this a little bit. Only the plating, though. That's why I put the plating there, right? A little extra fortification. We can't repair the ground here, unfortunately. We'll have to just replace it as it gets destroyed. No problem, Jasper, no problem. Smash and grabs are the best thing you can learn. They really are. The quicker you can acquire loot, the faster your feet land on the ground. I'm not gonna loot that. I'm just gonna open the door. Holy shit. Okay. Copy shape and rotation on the bars. I might want to have a replacement door as well in case a cop blows up. That's a feral hard hat. We gotta send him down pretty much immediately. Send him down. Send him down. Yeah, the feral hard hat is gonna be doing like way too much damage. Too much damage to leave him for any length of time. We have to cycle them constantly. That's what the feral hard hat did, was like 60% of that block in that short period of time. Send him down. I applied bleeds to all three. Now we cycle them around and let the bleeds do their job. Send him down. That's a lot of big boys. And a lot of hard hats. Send him down. All right, send him down. See that? I put a bleed on the feral hard hat. That's all I care about right now. Nice. We killed one of them. Two of them. Possibly three. The other one might have died bleeding out on the way back up here. Otherwise, I feel like he would have made it back up here already. He phased through the bars. All right, we got a cop, but thankfully I can focus the cop down. He's right at the front, which means he probably isn't gonna blow up. Let's eat up. I wonder if we woke up the boss room. Maybe that's why they keep on coming. I don't know. But we'll get that gymnasium cleared out one way or another. Send him down. Yeah, that's why. The best way to get engineering is to wrench cars, yeah. You can also get it by upgrading and repairing blocks, apparently. Like in the early game. Or find magazines, but it is pretty hard to get engineering levels before you have a wrench. Once you have a wrench, you can power level the skill, more or less, but until then, you're kind of scrambling. Ugh. Looks like we're done with the gymnasium fight for now. I'll have those stairs secured in no time. We have 10 skill points to spend. That's not bad. Okay, so at this point, we are going to unlock the machete. We got it. It costed 10 points. It was pretty expensive, but I can craft a machete soon. We found some machete parts. Okay, I can block off this staircase now. What's up, Zeus? Oh, coffee time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Love you.
We have a functioning beverage machine here, right under our feet. I thought they fixed rain falling inside of buildings. That's so weird. It's funny how that still happens. Alright. We may as well just finish getting through here. Open it up. I have the mineral water prepared upstairs that we can go grab anytime we're ready. Anytime we feel we really need it. Nice. Home cooking. Survivalism increased. Chicken soup. I'll eat that now. Lamb rations we'll eat later. Okay, we woke everybody who was there. That's the loot room, so we clear that out and we're cherry, but I do see ferals. We're gonna make sure that we get into our base so we can do it safely. Are they coming? That's kind of sus. Oh, here we go. An irradiated burn zombie. Alright, let's send him down. We got 2 of them bleeding, and that's enough for me. The fact that they're rads and ferals means that their block damage will be higher than normal. Not as high as a specialized destruction zombie like a big boy or a hard hat, but still pretty high. Enough to consider. Alright, we got the rad killed. Let's send him down. That's a bit more than I'm comfortable with dealing at one time. Okay. I got a sneak bonus on that guy somehow. If I accidentally got hit by that radiated zombie, he could probably kill me. Because the thing is, he can hit you really fucking hard, but then also set you on fire, and I don't have a drink, right? So I couldn't extinguish myself, and I only have 2 bandages. Could go either way. I don't know if I would die or not, but it's certainly possible. I'm glad he's gone. See how different it is when the zombies aren't coming up the stairs behind you? Nice. 1 bullet, 1 kill. Alright, let's send him down. Do some repairs. We got a feral hard hat. That's a priority target. His block damage is enormous, like fucking ridiculously high. Send him down. Send him down. Alright, we got the hard hat. That's the bulk of their block damage potential gone. Let's send them down now that they're bleeding. I'm gonna try to kill that flaming zombie, because I feel like he's the most dangerous one. If he ends up hitting me, yeah, that could be lethal. Nice. Make sure to check the walls every now and then, because sometimes the zombies will hit the walls. When you open the door, it disrupts their pathing type thing. So they'll hit the walls because they're confused. It looks like we might be done. Might be. That was the main boss, but more could be coming. I just heard something die over there. Anyway, we might be done. Let's go check it out. We'll go in through the front door. Rad. Yeah, we got more coming. We're not done yet. This has been like one horde night after another. It's been good EXP though, really good EXP. Alright, send them down. I think they're all bleeding. Son of a bitch. I gotta get lucky and hit him when he goes up. There we go. Alright. Now let's try to pop back in there and check on things. Let's get our stamina back. Never know when you'll have to haul ass. All right. Library is clear. Classroom, clear. This area seems all right. Okay. It's possible that the second floor is all we have left to do. I'm gonna loot that when my inventory is empty, when I have more space. For now, though, we're on a roll. I think I'm gonna clear out the roof, too. Make our home truly safe. Okay, we're making our anvil. Gotta keep these. They belong at our horde tower. I have 2 machete parts right now. So at most, I could make a level 2 machete, and it would cost a lot of steel. Hopefully, we can find more machete parts soon. But let's be grateful we found those 2 machete parts at least. Everybody's coming. Okay. Here they come. Look at them pouring out. Definitely feral hard hats in the mix. Send him down. This is gonna be hard. I'll have to just apply a couple of bleeds and then send them down, because that is way too many feral hard hats to deal with the normal way. Like, Feral hardhats are professional stone melters. Send him down. Send him down. Send him down. Again. Down you go. We killed the vulture on the roof. I gotta repair this block. Holy shit. And that is exactly what the pipe bombs are for. That's where you really need them. Oh shit. Gotta bail. I gotta repair that. Let's repair our knife. Jesus Christ, dude. Look at that. Go. He was right on my ass. Come on. Open the door. Place. 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 Copy shape. Okay. We killed one of them. Possibly two of them. Yeah, the feral hardhats really switch things up. They are the block melters. We're gonna have extensive base repairs to do after this. Nice. Another one down. Oh god. 3 feral hardhats. Look at that. The block was brought down to 200 health in an instant. Send him down. Oh, shit. They broke something. It looks like the bridge is damaged. Yeah, okay. I'll have to try to fix it. A risky endeavor. All right, you know what? Shit. Not a good time to have your base get broken. All right. Really wish I had some Molotovs right now, but I'll have to use spike traps instead. When in doubt, spike traps out. It's the only way. That guy got ragdolled. Aha, they're doing so much damage. Well, there's still too many for me to feel comfortable taking them on in an open field, but we're gonna have to spike trap it. We have no choice. And I need a drink. Christ. Jesus. Another vulture. Is the vulture gonna die or what? I'm kind of counting on it dying. Son of a bitch. I don't know where the vulture is. It's gonna stun me at the wrong time. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna need more meds. God. I killed that one. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, we're doing this the hard way. God, we have so many base repairs to do. It's crazy that this is worse than the horde was. You know? Okay. Wow, he just fucking clears the traps, like... Nice. All right, we took out another one. Nice. Holy shit. I'm cool with it as long as we survive, right? We can fix damage as long as we don't die. God. That was a lot. That roof was crazy. And now we gotta try to fix all this shit. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, the whole thing almost came down when I placed that block. Alright, let's repair this pillar right here. That's priority one. We gotta make sure this thing's not on its last legs, literally and figuratively. Okay. We know it's not coming down. Thank you, Snap. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, that was crazy. See, I would rather have, like, a bunch of radiated zombies than a feral hard hat. They truly just annihilate blocks. There is going to be a lot of damage to the ramp and the bridge. Alright. Now let's bridge the gap. Get this fixed. Gonna need more cobblestone blocks at this point. Could have been worse, honestly. Oh man. Okay. There were some zombies on the roof, I remember. I don't know how they got up here, but they did. I'll have to check these blocks. Alright. Roof is good. Canopy is good. We're getting real low on cobblestone. I'll have to make some more. Fighting position is cleared. It's repaired. For a minute there, I was worried the whole structure was going to come down. I'll upgrade to iron hatches eventually. And now we can clear those stairs at our leisure. We can block them off, make sure they don't view it as a viable path to reach us. Take the clay. Let's make 600 cobblestone rocks. Let's go grab our frames. Okay. Well, I'm happy to say our fighting position is repaired. It endured the hell of Grover High, and it still stands. Somehow. Somehow it's still okay. Let's deposit everything we don't need to keep and get our tool belt back in order. We've earned a break. It was all about to come down. That was very fun, but very scary at certain points. Alright, so we have the door. We need more cobblestone blocks. I'll just make like 10. Okay. Deposit the claw hammer. Gonna need more spike traps. As you guys can see, whenever you have to fight really fast, really dangerous pharaohs on an open field, like on the ground level, spike traps help a lot. They slow you down. They allow you to get like a good melee hit in, right? Yeah, we've earned a lengthy break. We spent the whole day clearing out Grover High. We used all of our pipe bombs trying to survive it too. So we'll have to craft more of those, but we can, you know, make gunpowder anytime. I'm gonna leave those 2 first aid kits here. This whole experience really underpinned the necessity of that. Jeez. I think that we've earned the right. I think that we've earned the right to go loot the main stash here and see what we get. Hopefully some machete parts, right? Okay. Let's go get that stash. After I make damn sure that there's nothing else up here. It seems clear. What was that? It's fast. Oh, wow. A feral hard hat of all things. See, that trap is gonna be what helps me the most here. See that? Melted him. It makes a huge difference, dude. Huge. If you just have a trap, like a wooden hatch and a wooden spike trap, you can melt things that greatly exceed your skill level. Or like your perk level, your character investment, right? Jesus. Okay, first floor we already know is cleared. Second floor, though, we're not so certain. Fuck. They're slow. They're nowhere near as powerful as what we have been fighting, it looks like. This I can deal with. I don't see any ferals in the mix. Oh, feral white. I stand corrected. Let's slow him down. We're definitely gonna need a fighting position for something like that. Let's go up to the roof. Hopefully the white is in the front so that I can deal with him while the others catch up. There he is. Okay, he's coming. We're gonna do what we did for the hard hat. Spike trap at the hatch. See that? Even something so powerful as a feral white becomes a lot less with that precaution, see? And then I can deal with the rest after. Feral big boy, eh? Okay. Yeah, that's scary. It's only scary if he hits you, but he's extremely slow. Which lends itself to your advantage, you know? Nice. All right, we're good. Hello, John Doe. Welcome, buddy. It's wonderful to see you again. How are you? All right, let's make a fortune of forged iron. We need 20 minutes of fuel. gun magazine, along with some other stuff. We have 1,000 dukes saved up. Let's keep trying to clear the school. We're close. There's not much more left. There's a dog. Nice. Decimated. Another one. Okay, it's almost nighttime. I'm gonna open this up so I can easily get in and out without having to crouch or slow down or anything, because you never know what we're actually gonna have to be running from when the time comes. Cleaned up and now playing and listening and watching. Right on, right on. Sounds like a good Sunday, buddy. Let's also get rid of these. They kind of stop me from coming and going as I please. Jesus. Okay. There's a feral cop over there. That's kind of crazy. Haven't I... Really? Wow. He had like no build-up animation to that spit. He just did it and it killed me. It one-shot me. After all that, eh? It's just some random-ass cop spit. I kind of want to look at the replay at that with you guys. What was my health at when that happened?
We have got to the point.
Yeah, that seemed kind of stupid. What was my health at? I'm really dying to know. Literally. I had 100 health. See? Did you look at the slow motion replay of this, guys? Check this out, all right? So we're at 100 health. He goes from swinging to spitting instantly. Look, see? He's swinging. He's swinging. That's the tail end of a swing. And then spit. 100 health gone and dead. Right? Like, that's disturbing. I had clothes on. Yeah, I was wearing armor. I was wearing my armor, same as usual. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I have to accept it. I do have to accept it. The thing is, I should have avoided the spit, but that seemed a little overtuned in terms of the damage that it dealt. Now, we have two options right now, okay? I'm gonna start a vote, and I want you guys to vote on what we play next. I'm gonna take a little break from 7 days, because honestly, that's kind of disheartening, right? Let's see here. Engage with your audience, start a poll. What should we play now? So, Dying Light the Beast night only. We have a playthrough of Dying Light the Beast where I only play at night. Okay, so if you guys want to see me play Dying Light the Beast, but we're only allowed to play during nighttime, then that's what you vote for. Or I have a RimWorld playthrough as well. 500% difficulty. Yeah, 500% difficulty. It's basically the hardest way to play it, right? And then maybe we'll browse here and I'll see about adding a third option. There's a new mount in Icarus, apparently. Let's see here. What's new in the gaming sphere, huh? Monster Hunter Wilds. That was a fucking tragedy. I hope they eventually like fix it, because I feel I haven't even heard any news that they've fixed all the technical problems that people were having. I didn't encounter those problems myself, but I also felt the game was way too easy and there wasn't enough to challenge the people who came from Monster Hunter World. Yeah. Yeah, I can help you. All right, guys, this is the vote, all right? We're going to be voting on Dying Light the Beast or RimWorld. We have a playthrough. We're like midway through the game. I will play Abiotic Factor. I just want them to release new content for it first. Yeah. Alright, we got it. Alright. She's putting a shelf together, and I had to help her do a screw, because when we tried to put the screw in, it was like pushing the other piece away. Shotgunned by multiple projectiles, yeah. What are the votes looking like? Okay, so RimWorld has narrowly beaten out Dying Light the Beast. If you would rather see Dying Light the Beast and you haven't voted yet, then now's your only chance to make sure that Dying Light the Beast surpasses RimWorld. I'll help you with the other one. Alright, I'll be right back. Get your vote in. Alright. And besides, it's Sunday, so. Alright, well, it looks like Dying Light the Beast might be winning out. It's been a while. I haven't played it since we were back in Nova Scotia. Alright. Get your votes in. We're ending the poll shortly. Oh, that's a damn shame, dude. There was one more zombie left. That was probably the last zombie in the entire POI, and we got sniped by him. That's insane. We had 100 health, too. Like, we were full health. Just about. Alright, looks like Dying Light the Beast is probably what's winning right now. So, we'll play Dying Light the Beast. They're coming out with a whole bunch of new content for Dying Light soon. Dying Light the Beast and Night Only is extremely hard, but it's totally doable. You just have to be very, very stealthy and deliberately extremely slow. Okay, we have a redirect prepared. Grab chat. One life if the members vote yes for your deaths. I see. So it's like I would vote, is this the end of the series or not? But then everybody would always vote no. You know, they would want the series to keep going. It's only permadeath if the first death is indeed the only one. I have played Days Gone, yeah. I think I got the Platinum Trophy for Days Gone on PlayStation 4. I liked it. It just didn't have enough survival elements to keep me playing it. It's one of those story games, right? So I find a lot of a game's replayability comes down to whether or not it has like base building, hunger and thirst, or sleep, like various things like that. I pretty much played it, beat it, and then I never played it again. All right. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I haven't been able to have a long series in 7 Days to Die in such a long time. Like, such a long time. It's possible that I can't play on Insane anymore. I had to, ever since 2.0, I had to bump myself down from Nightmare Speed because they made it way too hard on Nightmare Speed. Zombies can actually attack you when you're on top of 2 blocks. I used to use a fighting position like that to deal with the zombies, but I couldn't anymore. I might have to turn it down from Insane if we're ever going to have a lengthy playthrough, because I just can't pull it off. I keep getting one-shot by shit, you know? All right. Well, guys, I'm going to start the next stream, and right as soon as I do, you'll be transported directly into it. So I will see you there in a moment.